Hey guys, I'm Furious Black. I wanted to start this video off with, I've never impeded myself or compromised my integrity with only listening to one man, because that is a way of forming biased opinions and a religious aspect that I'd rather not deal with, right? I don't want to look at an individual man as greater than God, right? And my definition of God is beyond that which many can't even or haven't even thought of, really. So we have Muslim leaders, we have Hebrew Israelite leaders, we have Kemetic leaders, we have Nubian leaders, we have all types of leaders, from Marcus Garvey to Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Dick Gregory, Umar Johnson, Polite, General Yohana, Elder Rakar, Elder Nathaniel, and many, many more. Red and Blue Pill. We have many, many people that are out here that are pushing the unity or the liberation of the black man or the oppressed one, right? It's this people that are innately, divinely inspired by God, right? Most of them don't even know who they are. And you don't fault them for that. You fault them for not wanting to know who they are, right? But at the end of the day, these are the chosen seeds of God that are being held and being oppressed by not giving them a voice where they can liberate their own by just speaking truth to power. And when I say the power, I'm talking about people that hold offices that influence your life from day to day, from the money you receive, the type of job you can get, to who or what comes in your areas, right? We can't allow people like them to not be heard or find funding for their love of us. We can't allow that. We can't allow them to die poor and their families to die poor. We can't allow the world to demonize us without us putting up a proper fight. And when I say a proper fight, I'm not talking about going up and having a war with them. What I'm saying is being able to verbally defend ourselves in the arena of unpopular opinions. This is what we should be establishing, from Hebrews to whatever culture that you subscribe to in this day and time. It's very profound, and it's very, very weird that we don't work a little bit harder to bring our rankings in closer to where we work together. Most of us traded one religion for another, and that is, we went from Christianity into the number of religions that we reside in today, of those that are listening right now, right? And we are waiting for some divine leader, regardless if you are Muslim or Christian or Hebrew, to come back and to fix everything for us. To fix everything for us. That is the definition of insanity. I'm not saying Christ is not coming back, but when you look at the prophecies doesn't say he's going to come to save you out of something that is destroying you at the moment. It says he comes back to save you once you're in the right state of mind. That is the difference. Once you fully understand the concepts of the universe and the universe's relationship with mankind. Most people use words to say, oh, this person is the devil, and this person is that, and this person is this, and this and that. But words are just terms used for those that have lack of empathy, one, with that person's plight. Two, is terms that are used for people to demonize another. Because one man's demon is another man's Messiah. Just like one man's trash is another man's treasure. We don't think of these things. We don't equate them to what they are, really. But the Creator is supposed to be the giver of answers. I've never wanted people to know the Creator as much as I do now through the learnings or the studyings of our ancient ancestors, which, mind you, didn't have any forms of entertainment in the abundance that we have it now. So they dedicated their lives to writing down things that can show you who the universe and the creation and what the creation is. And we hold these things for granted. We hold them for granted. We don't hold them up and prop them up as the revolutionary people that they were. From the people that wrote the Quran, the people that wrote the Bible, the people that wrote the Mahabharata, the soothsayers, the Zohar, or these different religious books that just expounds on the universe that we are in. But we rather a scientist like Neil deGrasse Tyson to tell us that we're living in a simulated computer or archetype manifestation of the Matrix. What? He's using something that was... They're using things that were thought of to make movies of the real human experience, which these people did thousands of years ago. But they didn't do it from movies. They did it from their own life experiences of dealing with other beings that's been around in this cosmic universe before we were even thought of by who those that created us. I know I'm saying a lot of things that may go over a lot of people's heads, but at the end of the day, me subscribing to the culture of being a Hebrew Israelite and a follower of Christ, which is the Word and the first begotten Son of the universe, of this known galaxy, I just feel bad for the world. I don't want to be a Messiah. I don't want to be a God without my own people being a God. Without women having the equal amount of respect in their field as men get in theirs. And women to realize that their field may not be inferior to men, right? But it is equal and very important to the development of the human family. You wanted to be like me defeats the purpose of you being you. Of you being you. A battery have two ends, a negative and a positive, right? It doesn't work with two positives or two negatives. So when we look at the universe and everything that is within it and everything that we hold dear, right? From within the house, outside of a house, in a car, outside of a car, death, life, up, down, left, right, everything has an opposing opposite. But they're all the same on that spectrum, right? But they're different. There's no clear line between the two. You could walk so far left that you end up back to the right. There's no clear line between the two. You could be looking at a thermostat. There is no clear definition between cold and heat. There's no clear definition between the two. There's no where it says, okay, here's where it stops being cold and is now hot. It goes from cold, warm, into the heat. So that's what it is with life. We have been given this mental construct where things are definite, but they're not. Everything is within the totality of the whole. Every man's story is part of the whole. This is what makes the universe. This is what makes us unique. This is what makes us mankind. The structure. So, hey, I'm Furious Black, forever seeking knowledge, forever seeking truth, so that I can bring along my people to see what is out here for real, for real. One last thing I want to leave y'all with. We don't have a clear nation that is all good. Right? Every nation has been tainted by that which is evil, or the term of evil. But we don't have a pure nation that is good. That nation that is supposed to be pure good. They are there now, but they lack the fundamental understanding of their position upon the earth. It doesn't make them wrong. It doesn't make them wicked. It doesn't make them evil. It makes them misguided. It makes them misguided. As the head, so shall the body be. If you want to know why the body is the way that it is, or how it comes to be the way that it is, you look at the head and you see if that head has any inclination of how his actions affect those that are his pupils or disciples. So with that, yo, I'm Furious Black, and I appreciate you watching. Subscribe, like my videos, share them. There's a lot more to come. Thank you.